You're listening to the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to make sure you get the latest episodes of the podcast. Be sure to like and share our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast. On today's episode of the podcast, we review match number 34 of the ICC T20 World Cup for 2021 between Australia and Bangladesh from the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. It's the Dibbly Dobbly Podcast, and let's get started. Let's have a look at the match summary from game number 34 of the ICC T20 World Cup between Australia and Bangladesh from the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. Bangladesh batted first and made 73 all out from 15 overs. Hussain top scored with 19 for Bangladesh, and Zampa took 5 wickets for Australia. Australia, in reply, finished on 2 for 78 from 6.2 overs. Finch top scored with 40. Islam and Ahmed took 1 wicket each for Bangladesh. Australia won by 8 wickets, and Adam Zampa was named man of the match. What were the key moments and key factors from this match between Australia and Bangladesh? Australia's bowling taking wickets at regular intervals throughout Bangladesh's innings, which put Bangladesh under pressure, which saw Bangladesh be bowled out for 73. Australia's batting, the opening partnership of 58 for the first wicket between Aaron Finch and David Warner helped Australia, which set up Australia to win by 8 wickets. Those were the key moments and key factors from this match between Australia and Bangladesh. Let's have a look at both teams' performances with both bat and ball in this match. We'll start with Australia and their batsmen. Warner 18, Finch 40, Mitchell Marsh 16 not out, and Maxwell 0 not out. That's how the Australian batsmen performed in this match. Australia's batting in this match against Bangladesh was good, a dominant display with the bat. Despite chasing a low total of 73, the intent from Australia was much better compared to the game against England. Australia look better with the bat when they are aggressive and looking to put pressure back onto the bowlers. They didn't do that against England, but in this game against Bangladesh, they did. Obviously, Australia went ultra-aggressive in the run chase because they wanted to chase down the runs quickly to up their net run rate and go ahead of South Africa on the table. They certainly did that with this dominant display against against Bangladesh, I should say. Having Mitchell Marsh back into the side makes Australia's top 3 better. He has that aggressive intent that Australia needs, and that was missing in the game against England. The partnership of 58 for the first wicket between Finch and Warner set up Australia to victory by 8 wickets in this match and set the tone for Australia in the run chase to score the runs quickly and be ultra-aggressive and put the pressure back on the Bangladesh bowlers. Overall, a dominant display with the bat from Australia. The challenge for the batting group is to back up this performance with the bat for the match against the West Indies. Let's have a look at the bowlers' performance in this match. Maxwell took a wicket, no wickets for Cummins, 2 wickets for Stark and Hazelwood, and 5 wickets for Zampa. Australia's bowling in this match was good. They put Bangladesh under pressure by taking early wickets, which put Bangladesh under pressure and did well to keep them to 73. Their lines and lengths were good, their execution with the ball was good, they executed their plans with the ball well, all the bowlers played their roles. Adam Zampa led from the front, taking 5 wickets. His 5 for 19 are the second best bowling figures in T20 international cricket for Australia. His 5 for 19 are the best ever bowling figures in T20 World Cups for Australia as well. He was on a hat-trick, but Matthew Wade dropped the catch. But at the end of the day, Adam Zampa did well. He took 5 wickets. He would have liked the hat-trick, but it is what it is. Matthew Wade dropped the catch, but at the end of the day, he did his role for the team, and he did it well. Overall, a good bowling display from Australia in this match against Bangladesh. Great signs that all the bowlers are taking wickets and doing their job with the ball. Overall, a dominant performance from Australia in this match against Bangladesh. They need to win this game to keep their semi-final hopes alive, and they did that. Now they must back up this good performance for the match against the West Indies. Let's have a look at Bangladesh's performance with both bat and ball in this match against Australia. We'll start with their batsmen. Naeem 17, Das 0, Saka 5, Rahman 1, Mahmudullah 16, Afif Hussain 0, Shamim Hussain 19. That's how the Bangladesh batsmen performed in this match against Australia. A poor performance from Bangladesh with the bat in this game against Australia. Nothing much else to say, really. It was poor. Lost wickets at regular intervals throughout the innings, 1 for 1, 2 for 6, 3 for 10, 4 for 32, 5 for 33, 6 for 62, 7 for 62, 8 for 65, 9 for 73, and 10 for 73. Couldn't get any momentum in the innings, couldn't get any partnerships going in the innings as well. 1, 5, 4, 22, 1, 29, 0, 3, 8, 0. This batting display was a carbon copy of the batting display against South Africa, when Bangladesh were bowled out for 84. Being bowled out for under 100 twice in 2 games is poor, so overall a poor performance with the bat from Bangladesh. Let's have a look at their bowlers' performance in this match. Ahmed and Islam took 1 wicket each, no wickets for Rahman. That's how the Bangladesh bowlers performed in this match. Defending 73 was never going to be easy. The bowlers were under pressure from the get-go, didn't have enough runs to defend, simple as that. And overall, a poor performance with the ball from Bangladesh in this match against Australia. Overall, a disappointing performance from Bangladesh to end their T20 World Cup for 2021. Let's have a look at both teams' potential 11s for their next T20 World Cup match. For Bangladesh, this game against Australia was their last game of the tournament, and they won't be playing any further part in this T20 World Cup. So let's have a look at Australia's potential 11 for their next match against the West Indies. Warner, Finch, Marsh, Maxwell, Smith, Stoinis, Wade, Cummins, Stark, Samper and Hazelwood. I think Australia will keep the same 11 for their next match against the West Indies. This is Australia's best 11, and I think there is no need to change the team heading into a big match against the West Indies, where Australia must win to keep their hopes of qualifying for the semi-finals alive. So that could be Australia's potential 11 for their next match against the West Indies. What can we expect from both teams heading into their next T20 World Cup match? Australia's next game is against the West Indies at Abu Dhabi on the 6th of November. An important game for Australia. They must win against the West Indies to book their spot in the semi-finals. The challenge for Australia is to back up this good performance against Bangladesh. The problem for Australia in T20 cricket is being consistent, and they have to back it up, because if they lose against the West Indies, that's their semi-final hopes gone. For Bangladesh, this game against Australia was their last game for the tournament. A disappointing T20 World Cup for Bangladesh, not winning a single game in the Super 12 stage. For Bangladesh, they will learn and reflect from this tournament, and hopefully for them, they come back bigger and stronger for the next T20 World Cup. Overall, a dominant victory for Australia over Bangladesh by 8 wickets. Hopefully this gets them back to winning ways and hopefully qualify for the semi-finals. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell to get the latest episodes of the podcast, and like and share our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Until next time, keep safe and bye for now.